Morning vlog. I hope you're all doing well. I'm not sure where today takes us, but I think we're gonna find out. I've just been cleaning and I just finished a roll of film. I'm gonna go drop that off from the trip because I should post on Instagram, I suppose, and I want to see the film pics before I post phone pics. It's a good rule of life because if you get the film back, it's better than the phone. You've screwed yourself on the best possible pics. It's Friday. I'm not sure. I don't know if I'll do anything today. I'm not really feeling super social. And I kind of just like want to write and edit and hang out and just like feel nice at my little house. So I'm gonna probably listen to that feeling.
272-9829.
Had to talk to the IRS because I don't even know how to go into detail. Owe money on money that I never made because it from 2018 because of something that Stripe did that has now been haunting me, which I thought was taken care of years ago, and now suddenly comes back and they're trying to say I owe them money on, yeah, whatever. So I did that. I set up a consultation call with this really nice man who I think I'm going to do some like sessions with that I'm very excited about. He had the best vibes on the phone and I am gonna do that next week. I just got the film back. So it's good we waited because it looks like the film is good. And I love that D&J, well, that one's bad. That one's good. Gives back same day sometimes. I'm taking a bunch of photos for something I made. Oh, that one's good. Give you a little, my dirty screen. I know when to go out and I know when to stay in. That's my mantra for the night. Because I had such a nice night in. And I'm glad I did it. I was talking to this person today who is maybe going to be a new mentor-ish of mine, which I'm excited for and I feel very connected to it, but as I was getting off the phone, he was like, you know, let me just say this just to get it out there, like, you'll never be able to avoid doing the thing you need to do. But also, there's no wrong step. Like, you can never mess it up. And I just thought that was so nice and true. And it made me think of just immediately, like, if you feel like you have this calling and you just keep ignoring the call, they're just gonna keep calling until you pick up the call, but it's just gonna get more and more annoying as time goes on because you've just been avoiding the call, and then you just need to pick it up, but then you're like, it's been so long that how can I even answer the call? And I had kind of been talking to a friend about that exact same thing like 2 days ago. We were on a walk and she was also voicing something similar, like, I've been feeling a calling to do this thing like since I was 13 and now I'm finally getting around to doing it. and we were kind of just talking about that, and I was reflecting that it's really good that she's taking the step to start doing it, and it always brings me back to a phrase that I love a lot, which is, and I maybe have said it on the channel before, but I'd rather feel one sharp pain than a dull ache for the rest of my life. And that just hits on so many levels, truly. That has been a phrase that I feel like I've been guided by probably since, like, after going through like a big breakup years ago, and just realizing that sometimes you have to rip the band-aid off, or else you risk staying in something or being a certain way or whatever, and you feel like that dull ache of like something's not right. And I hate that feeling so much. I also do truly believe like we do things when we're ready to do them, and sometimes you're just not ready. And then if you hold on to it long enough, though, eventually you will be ready. And sometimes you just have to go through things first or learn certain things. And I do really believe that everything happens in the right timing, at least from my experience in my own life. Like, always in hindsight, seeing how things work out, I can always realize like why certain things had to happen in a certain way or direction, so I could learn one thing that I needed to know for the next step. Just thinking about that. GM. Another day, another mental health walk. I got this as a gift recently. Let's try it. Apple cider vinegar is the GOAT of all time. I live, I die by ACV. It just fixes everything, in my experience. Maybe it just works really well with my body. I just swear by it. I have like Tenea Versicolor, which a few years ago I would get, and I haven't had it since. I noticed it popping up after I was in the sun. I was wearing sunscreen also, but I don't know if that makes a difference. I'm gonna put ACV on it because I was Googling cures, and then I was like, let me see if ACV works, because I feel like it will, because it just works with everything. You should probably dilute it. Also, if you get, I forget how to say it, ketosis pilaris, I think. Just like the little dry bumps on your arms. They have so many things, like people swear by the like glycolic acid toner, but anytime I put apple cider vinegar on it, it goes away. It's not that bad right now, but that has been what works for me. Those are very random. And then I'm gonna put coconut oil on so it doesn't like dry out my skin. It's like technically a fungus, so I'm sorry for telling you about my skin fungus. And now I'm gonna have a little ACV shot also, since we're here. Oh, I don't like the floppy, though. That needs to go. I'm not drinking that. I know that is the good part, but I don't want to eat the whole thing. It helps my digestion so much. I get used to them, but then if I don't take them for a while, I realize how bad it tastes. I don't know if that works for everyone. I've just had big success with apple cider vinegar, so I suppose try it at your own risk. I think it actually like helps the acid in your stomach. Like a lot of the times we think we have high acid, but we actually have low acid, and it helps like balance the pH in your stomach. Those are my claims from personal experience. Also, you should use a straw. It's not good for your enamel. It's funny because I feel like I had a vlog topic or just video topic from a while ago that was my 5 favorite wellness things that are simple and pretty cost effective. And then I was looking at the vlog footage and I'm like, oh, I did all of those things in this video, so we might as well make this about that. Which are, I should drink water. That's such a simple one. It always annoys me when people say drink water, but, oh, I have my water bottle right here. the mental health walk will change your life. It's changed my life. Genuinely, in the biggest way, is walking and thinking and listening to audiobooks, and nothing can replace my walks. When I don't go on them, I feel it. Next one, journaling. Also a mental health tip. I love journaling more than I love most things in the world. It genuinely also keeps me sane, keeps me stable. Like, I feel like I've come to so much reflection. Always am wanting to get my thoughts out. Apple cider vinegar is always up there. It's something that has stayed in my life for, like, when I was in my young 20s, I started drinking apple cider vinegar. It just makes my body feel like it's running well. Obviously, try that out and see how it lands for you. Everyone's body is different of what you need. I love meditating. Also, like, somatic practices. I have been seeing a lot come up around ADHD and meditation, and like sometimes when you're in a fight or flight response as well, or like a freeze response, it can be really, really hard to get yourself to sit down and meditate. And I have definitely felt that even more so in the past, where I was like, it just feels not possible for me to sit here. It like makes me feel like I'm going insane, or like I have to move, or my brain is like running, and it had made my anxiety worse at some point, just because I genuinely like couldn't get there. Something around that is like moving around while you're trying to like be present with your thoughts. Like, I'll stretch, I will do EFT tapping, I will just like move my hands even, like, or just do little things that, like, if you feel like you can't sit still, there's no rule that you need to do it one way or another. Even walking can be a really nice form of just moving meditation in that way. But I do just gain so much from, even in those small moments that I feel like I'm just really in my body and really present, does make a huge difference. And it's a practice I would like to be more consistent with. I'm more consistent with it than I've ever been, but I would like it. I just feel like called to do it. A lot of the times I ignore that call because it's also uncomfortable at times, but I do think it is really helpful. Also costs nothing other than your time. There are so many tracks online, or just like put bird noise sounds like you can find on Spotify or whatever, and just sit. I kind of flip-flop between guided and unguided, because sometimes I really do just want to like not hear anyone talk, and I want to just be calm and sit in myself. Also, something I love a lot is lymphatic drainage. You see me gua sha a lot, but full body lymphatic drainage has also been amazing, especially if you deal with any type of like water retention or inflammation. Those are two big things that come up for me and have always come up for me. Like, my body is just holds a lot of inflammation. The ginger turmeric shots as well. You see me make those. They help so much. I swear I didn't get sick for a year when I was taking them consistently. Also a big claim, but they were really, like, that was the only thing I changed. And when I take them consistently, I do feel like my immune system, my inflammation is down. I just feel better. Back to lymphatic drainage. The trampoline, the mini trampoline. I know that not everyone will have space for that, but really good for lymphatic drainage. You can dry brush before you get into the shower. Your whole body, legs. Look into lymphatic drainage if you feel like you deal with inflammation or water retention, edema, like any of those things. I think that has changed my life drastically. That's something I've been focusing on a lot in the past even 3 months. I also got a vibration plate, which this is not a TikTok ad. Did I buy it from a TikTok ad? Yes. I really try to refuse TikTok ads in my life, but that was something that I'm like, this feels like it could really help me, and I love that thing. Like, I love my vibration plate. I stand on it. Really good somatically also, like shaking, like your body being like shaken. You can do the same thing with like dancing or just moving or whatever, like does really help your nervous system calm down. So I use it for that, where I do feel like it helps my nervous system, but it also has really helped lymph drainage. And when your lymphs are clogged, it feels like your body's almost stagnant, which is in Eastern, like stagnation in Eastern medicine is a big thing. And I do feel like getting your lymphs moving, because I think they also don't move on their own. So it is like very important to be activating your lymph nodes to clear out old stuff and gunk that is sitting in your lymph nodes. Those are all things to look into. Practices that I really think have deeply changed my life. Most of them are very inexpensive or kind of like upfront, you know, buying a trampoline or buying a, you know, any of these machines or dry brushes or whatever. But once you have them, you can use them. You can also body massage, like use your hand in oils and hit your lymph nodes around your body and like move your, you can definitely do that with your 2 hands as well. And use like coconut oil, you know. I know we often want a quick fix, but as I've slowly integrated them in routines, it has been very game-changing, honestly. Like, looking back, I think the shifts have really come from a combination of pretty small, basic, yet helpful tools. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. I'm gonna go out tonight to go dancing. I need like a really fun out summer night. I'm feeling better. I think it'll be fun. I haven't been out dancing in a long time. I feel like LA doesn't have, or I haven't found like that many dance spots that I really enjoy. So fingers crossed this is a fun night. I'll start vlogging again tomorrow. We'll see what form I'm in. Life is about balance and picking your battles. And yeah, I will see you all so soon in the next one.